What's wrong, Ray?
Oh, look, I just can't believe it's his last film, that's all.
Yeah, but shouldn't his career be celebrated?
Yeah, I guess. I don't think I'm ready to say goodbye to Mr. Miyagi yet, that's all.
Don't you mean Miyazaki?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Right. Okay, well, why don't you tell us about his latest film?
Yeah, sure, I can do that. The Wind Rises, also known as Kaze Tachinu, is an animated historical drama written and directed by Hayao Miyazaki, adapted from his own manga, which was loosely based on a short story by Tatsuo Hori. It's a fictionalized biography of Jiro Horikoshi, designer of the infamous Mitsubishi A6M0 fighter aircraft.
Now, as usual, expect to see some beautiful animation.
Absolutely. One of my Ghibli pleasures is watching how softly everything moves. It's a trademark of theirs, that flow of movement that's almost like a dance.
Yeah, there's a buoyancy to it, even in moments of action or danger.
And some of the images were stunning. There were so many moments where he surprised me with detail. The anticipation was like watching the upward trail of fireworks before they explode into colour. And at the same time, he has this wonderful way of capturing pedestrian life that makes you just want to stop and smell the roses.
Yeah, that's one of the things that I got from this film. You know, not to be swept away by the cares of the world, to live to dream rather than to dream to live.
Well, yeah, that was one of the most beautiful things about the film, that war was slowly enveloping this world around the characters, and yet there was still room for love and ambition and joy. This was largely possible because the characters belong to an upper echelon. However, Miyazaki doesn't neglect the hardship that others are enduring through the same period. However, that juxtaposition could have been greater.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Did you like Jiro?
Oh, I did. I thought the voice of Hideaki Anno was terrific.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, he actually directed Neon Genesis Evangelion, didn't he?
He did.
Yeah.
Very good.
That's
Pretty
very
cool,
cool,
yeah?
yeah.
I thought the voice work overall was great. And there seemed to be a genuine vocal chemistry between Anno and the supporting voice cast.
Yeah, I really enjoyed the relationship between Jiro and his sister.
Yeah.
That was really great.
Yeah, me too.
And the
It's funny.
music is really sweet too, with some amazing orchestral pieces. But did you notice anything unusual about the sound effects?
I did, yes, but I doubted myself, so I had to go home and Google
Yes.
and look it up. But I was right. A lot of the sound effects are actually made by human vocals, and they're also, I didn't know this, they're also recorded monorally instead of in stereo. And what this does is it kind of gives the sound an effect of a narrowing of the sound or an isolation, and this kind of helped to create that illusion of children at play and making all the sounds, themselves.
Yeah, it's very cool. It kind of added to the magic.
Yeah, absolutely. So are you gonna give it a buy?
Actually, I'm not.
Oh.
Yeah, I thought some of the dialogue was a bit repetitive and, dare I say, a little heavy-handed.
Okay.
And I don't feel like a lot of the characters, the peripheral characters, kind of affected Jiro enough. It didn't seem like he actually had that much to overcome. So ultimately, as beautiful as this film is, I'm going to give it a borrow.
Yeah, I didn't think that there was a big enough obstacle for him to overcome either. Even though he had his own personal quest for ingenuity, I didn't think that was enough. It's more difficult to convey the thoughts and emotions of an animated character on screen than a real person, and since there were so many moments of Jiro by himself, the story fell a little flat at times. The story did shine, however, when there was a lot of character interaction. Overall, it's an ambitious work and it's beautifully told, but I think it's lacking in dramatic tension, so I'm going to give it a borrow as well.
Cool, he's still a master.
Oh yeah, absolutely. No one can take that away from Mr. Miyagi.
Miyazaki.
Yeah, that's what I said. What I said, isn't it? Miyagi? From Karate Kid? Oh, crap! The chopsticks?